This sums up my topic here. If I've been running for 24 hours, should I kill my formal run? So this slide, just to, for those of you who aren't formal experts in the audience, will sort of set the stage. This is the sanitized version, which vendors will normally present, where you have your RTL describing your hardware. You have some properties written in system Verilog assertions, or PSL, which describe the behavior you want to see, or specify behavior you definitely don't want to see, error conditions. And then you run it through this tool, which does formal analysis. Formal analysis is actually 2 steps. The first step is to synthesize your design and your properties down into logic. And then the second step is to run these model checking algorithms, which basically analyze the logic in your properties. And what they try to do is they try to determine whether or not those properties hold or they don't hold. So if the property doesn't hold, if a bug is found, it'll produce this nice waveform. And that can be really awesome if that waveform is the sort of stimulus which you'd never get from your simulation. If it's a really tricky corner case, it might be something unlikely to ever hit in your simulation. And if it's a bug, which would cause a respin, then this is a big win for formal. This sort of situation gives formal a good name. The other outcome would be there is no bug. It does the analysis, and it figures out that no matter what stimulus is given to this design, these properties always hold. So, for instance, if you want to make sure the reverse thrusters don't deploy in flight, you could run this, and you could verify that yes, no matter what happens, no matter what stimulus the device receives, it will not deploy the reverse thrusters. So, of course, this is a sanitized version. In reality, anyone who uses formal will quickly run into this situation, where the tool runs for a day or 2 days, and you're not getting any answer. It continues to run. And this can be very frustrating, and this can actually be the main focus of your job as a formal verification engineer, to figure out how to deal with this. And this is the topic of this talk. What do we do when we have this scenario where the tool is still running and not giving us an answer? There's a fourth outcome, which is less common. I won't talk about it, but for completeness, I'll put it here, and that is when the tool runs out of memory.